Ozzie Jurock joins us now to talk real estate. Hello, Ozzie.
Hi there, Andy.
And we're talking about affordable places to buy, good places to buy in BC, especially in the north.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. We talked about it, let's say, 3 years ago in 2005. We said if you bought a $40,000 townhouse in Prince George with $2,000 down, imagine that now has risen to some $90,000. You would have made on your $2,000 $48,000 profit. But not only that, the Northern Real Estate Board just came out with a affordability study, and they said even though that prices in the whole north went up some 74%, the affordability factor is still there. It only takes 32% of a household income on average in the north to buy a house, whereas in Vancouver, of course, we now have a whopping 74% requirement. Can you imagine? And BC overall is 68%, so that's no slouch either. So the bank will give us only 30%, but we need 74% of our income to make the mortgage payment.
And also there's other incentives. Mining exploration is up in the north. They're spending a lot more money up there.
Huge. I mean, $450 million last year. In 2001, it was $21 million. In 2006, it was $260 million. So all that exploration, of course, I look at that. I look at the news and say, okay, that means that all these people are exploring and maybe finding something. They also have to live somewhere. And then our premier went up last week to the mining conference and announced his new Quest West program. It's a program designed for the whole north to help also with the area that's been affected by the pine beetle, and there's a lot more exploration going put on. And then, of course, we have huge tax credits. I mean, for every $100 that's being paid, invested in mining exploration, you have tax advantages if you do it in the pine beetle areas of up to $171 worth of write-offs. So clearly that also helps from an investment point of view.
And you mentioned Prince George off the top about how much money you'd make from a couple of years ago. We've got some other numbers for you from real estate in northern BC according to the MLS listings.
Yeah, like Terrace and Kitimat is up 26% in the first quarter in sales, so that's quite astounding. And then when you take a look at the sales price for March over March, from 162 to 210,000 Terrace. Actually, Terrace has the largest increase, but it also came from a very low area. I mean, again, condos even last year were only 50,000. Now they're in the 80,000 range. Kitimat went from 126 to 161. And then if you look at some of the other areas, I guess Prince Rupert went from 127 to 152, and that only 3 years ago came from 90. The Smithers went from 161 to 177, and Smithers is also a lot of exploration going on up there, and at Ski Hill. And then Prince George, of course, is clocking ever higher at 176 to 233. So the north is alive and well, and plus you can afford to live there.
Absolutely. All right, Ozzie, thank you for that.
Thanks for having me.
If you have any more questions,